There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive.
We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot.
Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Terrapins offense will have its first possession of the game. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
and it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to convert on 4th down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it on the counter. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't get it to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the right. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Garcia. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. RPO complete to open the drive. There he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Washington. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Hauls it in. Knocked off his feet.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Got his man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stokes. Tripped up for the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Stokes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Gives it on the option. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Off to the races to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Terrapins. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's just the guy you want to find that fall. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys.
Finish things off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Crawford. Picks up the first down. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. And he's just going to spike it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it on the outside. It's Garcia. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's Washington. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking for a man. It's Washington. He'll try to do it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about
turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Leaves it with the back. On the move at the 30. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then offload the football.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll run it from the gun. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down. Run has them set up. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll keep it himself. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That puts them on top here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. It's a draw. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Washington. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really...
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. And who's in the mood for a dramatic finish, fellas?
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Parker. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Crawford. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Caught behind the line. It's Crawford. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Thompson to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they've regained the lead with yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today.